Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is Silvtalon coming to you live on 1/28/2023. Today we'll be playing some Everquest. We're going to be going into Crystallos and finishing that up tonight, as well as maybe BB3 and what's the other one here? The little crypt with all the butterflies. Bibbo's Realm. I forgot the name of it. But anyways, we'll be going to those three instances and hitting them out. In Crystallos, we have 2 wings and 2 final bosses to complete, and we'll be done with it for the first time. I am expecting us to clear it, so it might take the whole time. So hopefully, stick with us and watch and see how well we do. If we have extra time, we have 2 extra raids available for that time. So sit back, relax, and have some fun and enjoy. We're currently buffing up and getting ready to go to Crystallis. Anyhow, I got a few things to do before the raid starts, so I'm going to quickly start doing that. I got to make sure that I get everyone put into the para list. We got Scribs, Chilla. Looks like we got Meow coming finally. There we go.
Pretty sure I drove to work one day and went, why is the parking lot so empty?
Okay, there we go. All right.
Don't you homeschool? There you go.
All right, there we go. Let's see. We got a full group here, so we'll start. SC2 is done.
Thanks to the maid unit. Just updated by well. Yep, no problem. Make sure you get SE2 whether you moved or not. Guarantee if you send a tell to Jedi, he's gonna respond right away. Some parts.
There we go.
It's barely like 30 or 40 stats. That is ridiculous. It's like a cool 24. Someone like as crazy as it is, that's like a fraction of the ancient face site shards, which are all basically all group missions.
So, getting Pharaoh list filled out. Got the para list done. Have my cleric target set for focus.
It's harder to put a group together than it is to
All
put a
right.
raid together.
Seems like that's every bit. Need invisibility. Actually, we need to go through and rebuff the pet. We got a full list.
Not lying. pretty soon I'll be 4 boxing when we get merch, right? Not boxing unless it takes extra computer. I feel like me and my shaman with a tank and a hero merc will do some damage.
Right.
Even better.
As a Beast Lord, I go with the healing merc. I heard there's a special merc you can get pretty quick, a purple one. I don't know anything about that, but I heard rumors on that.
I've never used mercs personally. So.
Yeah, it's
The tiers that matter more than anything.
yeah.
So there's quests and things to improve them, so I'm sure we'll be doing those.
You got rid of
Yeah,
the,
as you unlock the voids.
Hmm.
changes that they got rid of the apprentice tiers. It's all training logs.
Is it still where you just have to clear the wrath to get the T5? For the merc that is. I thought it was just that one storyline, whatever it was. Yeah, correct. Okay.
Either raids or quests.
No, it's not the House of Fool. Yeah, the fair route that it's in is not in the game. It won't be for it.
It's like it's like 2 or 3 expansions from that.
Next expansion, mercs.
Mercs are next expansion, so everybody's talking about it right now.
And it just pay for your account to get journeyman. You don't pay for the account to get apprentice. So everybody on the server gets journeyman. Nice. No quest to it. Good. You just hire them. They patched it like a year ago.
Wow.
Journeyman rank 5 is like just pay for your account. Right.
This is awesome.
It's not
And
rank 5 anymore.
in TPL, as long as you pay for your account per month or whatever how you have it set up, when the mercs come out, you can get a T5 merc journeyman right off the bat just by hiring it. It's automatically accessible. No questing, nothing needed to do to level it up. You just get the best of the best right away. And this is only in TPLs, which is nuts. It might actually be in free to play as well, as long as you play and you have your if you're in the free to play area, you still get it as well since you're paying for your account. Mm.
Anything that makes it look like you get a SoF.
Yeah, it makes you can't find it. Change the color from the phone.
Got the invisibility up just as we left, just in case.
All right, Valcon, if you want to port your group.
What we have is wizards that are set up for evacing to get us directly here as quickly as possible, which is pretty cool.
We'll just stay in
Just fall into the ground. So now we're just waiting for one more group to be teleported here, and we'll be getting a banner down, and everybody will come on over. I'm just watching everybody fall.
Oh man, until we get the kill reports we'll switch to I think we'll start hitting as we get go ahead and
Yeah, but that really shows you up there.
So I'm actually looking forward to these fights. Two more wings and two more bosses. Gonna be quite interesting.
Yeah, that's still being shuffled. Flash is still a little bit of an issue. You want us to go into Crystallos Raid Instance or just the open world for now?
raid instance,
Anthony?
Click on the outer ring and you get right into it. So two wings and two bosses, right?
Yes, we have a dock tonight.
Sweet.
Have work cut out for the air dragon. Caravan.
So Seraphim is our last target for tonight.
We have time for it.
Two hours and 53 minutes.
IR Slayer.
High or round? Are we still in the ice?
Yeah, we're in front of ice.
Ice Raid or not?
We're not voting yet. To get into instance, $6 to drop on
Yeah, looks like one more. Take your map off if it's not heavy. Pepperidge Farm should let us do that.
Wow, I remember that commercial.
maybe get yourself a box. It's gonna give Maranos. Forget about it.
Hey, Mech Warrior, how's it going, man? We're going back into Crystallos, the hardest raid instance in this expansion, and the final one. We're finishing off the last two wings, the Wind Dragon and the Brood Mother and Crystallis. Got like four different mobs to kill. We're gonna be busy. So how's the Weeb Watch clanners doing? Instead of Baywatch, Weeb Watch. I have those cinematic, awesome, beautiful running scenes to their mechs, only to find them being completely and utterly destroyed and on fire and blowing up in front of them, and them falling to their knees in agony of the sight.
Take care of that.
Right? We watch.
You plan on spending that fleet? No.
Oh man, serious. Okay, we're doing some shenanigans to get to the boss. So what we're doing is we're going back to the guild lobby. We place the banner on the other side of the wall. We're going to go back into the banner room, push ourselves to the wall, and set up for the fight. We've just bypassed about 30 minutes of killing garbage. They're they're hiring hitmen to get you.
Raid on Earth, but I want to point out that when I looked at the DK items that were bid I figured I did 69. It was, I mean, I thought I won at that point, really.
Was it the first bid or did you up bid to it?
We made our way there.
Then
There
it
was a winner.
doesn't count.
He jumped a little.
Counting.
I think it went from 20 to 50 to 69. You had the attitude the whole time. Don't think we're gonna have enough people to. It's still open. Black still in one.
It does seem like it. It just depends on the quality of players they get to face you. Eventually, you'll come across somebody who will give you a hard time. The odds are kind of against you, unfortunately, but you still have good odds at winning since you're a very skillful player. Okay, what does this dragon do? He does
It looks like maybe he has
a root with 12k DD flurry AE ramp. AE's PBAE point blank dot drain snare etc. 30 curse counters. Claw single target 10k DD stun FD. Frontal cone EM goal and L illusion turns you into a DT. 3 clicks on my own can cure it. And have tank backup tank while MT is cured. Okay. Oh, this is the golem golem bitch dragon. That one wiped us the last time we were in here. That was when we were doing just a test run of the area. We almost got him down to 7% with 42 people. That's not bad. Now we got a full raid. I think we're just gonna decimate this guy really hard.
Who's gonna DMA?
Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope for the best for you, and I'm pretty sure you'll win a lot of those fights for sure. But be careful, you might take a loss.
Yeah, I was making sure someone jumped off. It'll still know. It's still the raid. Black right now. 5.
What would be actually funny if someone challenged you to bring your fleet of death and they had a fleet of death of their own? I wonder how that fight would go. It would probably come down to what type of ships they're fielding versus what type you are and who gets the better rolls in the long run. That'd be a real nasty fight. Right now we're staging for the dragon. We're up against a wall because we don't want to aggro him just yet. That's why we're kind of seeing that. I can hide the models so you can see. And just to give you an idea how we got here, a rogue SOS to this spot, this corner. And in the main room that we come up through here, between the air wing and the ice wing, right at this spot right here, you're up against the wall. You have the rogue come to here, and you can place the banner down safely, and then get your whole raid set up to here. What that does is that it clears. You don't have to fight all the way through all this to get to the water. So we're immediately hitting the water. So this is going to be a pretty fast fight for us. The air wing, we're going to have to fight our way through, unfortunately. So this is one way. The earth and air can be done the same way. Um, those are the only two wings you can actually kind of cut ahead. Oh, Gina. Almost forgot. I like playing Everquest without having to use Gina, so long as somebody tells me something big bad's coming to go hide. But other than that, I hate using Gina. I really do. Because it kind of takes away the fun.
FD fail.
If we know about how long between now and the next fight. Okay.
Yeah. Anybody having actually a death fleet, very rare to find anyone with that amount of aerospace technology and battle tech to use. And the rules for the fleet stuff is rare to find as well. So chances of finding someone with a battle tech fleet is very, very rare. Drop pods would be more common, as they would drop pod in, but that's about it that I can think. Bringing in a drop ship. A dropship or a leopard would be the only two things that I would think we would see on the battlefield if they ever had them. And those dropships are huge as hell. Okay, here we go.
And mass group buff used. And mass group buff used.
Oh, come on.
FD fail.
Yeah.
Slow AE coming. FD fail. Slow AE coming.
Yep. Yeah, we're all literally screwed.
You might want to get in contact. Get him
Basically, what happened is the boss turned around at the wrong time and statued us all. We got fucked. Three-fourths of the raid is statued. So we're going to die in 4 seconds. Because all of us are going to be DT'd.
If you're not gonna want to rest till after the raid, you might go to the corpse summoner and get the corpse.
Very, very bad timing on that.
Okay, that shit.
This guy's aggro jumps around so much, and it was so bad that we kind of got screwed pretty fast. But we'll get him next time. They're gonna the next the next shot at him, we're going
Wondered how you were staying alive so long.
we're going to pretty much have the tanks, and we'll have an SK hit one with harm touch. We'll have the tanks take some time to aggro the boss for a little bit longer, so that way we have higher aggro on him. But for some odd reason, this fight's going to be a very annoying aggro fight.
I just snapped the gate.
Is it one of those gates?
Plus, you got the same gate that Rangers do.
That's just you.
It works every time. It's got a perk up to it.
Does anyone need the rest of keep it open close enough? The lower level the target space. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely get him on the next shot. We were trying to figure out why the aggro is bouncing around so much. As you saw in the target window, the mob was bouncing heavily to other people for no reason.
Like get your ass in combat.
It seems that the little BS tricks he does
Stewart Mass Group
messes
buff
with
used.
aggro quite a bit.
Stewart Mass Group buff used.
So we got to be more careful. We had a good run on him so far. Yeah, that was really brutal. Three-fourths of our raid got turned into golems because he
Really something.
and he just basically turned on us and hit us with it.
A whole bunch of us that say it's bad.
From what I can tell, we need more time for generating aggro on him because he was dropping it all over the place, even with the tank doing what he did.
Instant recast. So you can, if more than one person's involved, you can run around with the person, and it will tell you, say, from injury to out, like symptoms to all the out. So the difference in efficacy between one person can't do it on another person. So three different people have to do it on one person.
So what I'm hearing is, whenever you see someone like that, just everyone who has one should start kicking in.
Yes, there's no cooldown. Same for fairly small range though. So I would go for a hand cannon.
So they're discussing tactics right now on this fight, but we're definitely going to be going in with harm touch. Second tank hitting for ramp, and then the main tank taking off all the aggro.
If you want buffs, you should be in the hot tub.
I want that.
Nope.
Always not.
Charmin Mass Group buff used. Charmin Mass Group buff
And
used.
Does it?
am I leader?
Yes, does.
All right, there we go. On the positioning of the people attacking the dragon, should we spread out around behind him?
Yeah, I mean, I'd stay on the side. I'd be
Like the back side to the round of the back. This way we have a U shaped behind him, so if he ever turns, he'll hit minimal people as possible.
well, we don't want if he turns and hits 5 people or a group, that is odd. But just to answer your question, you're in the shape, but put it inside the position.
Ah, well,
That's good.
gotcha. All right, we're getting buffed up. We're about ready to go back in and do this. We definitely have a game plan, a better one this time around. It's just that we got unlucky with the breath, which turned 3/4 of the raid into golems. Yay! How fun. There's no coming out of that because also you get DT'd at the end of the effect, which is even worse. So if we happen to survive the time for the golem change and there were enough people still left there to fight, we could have easily recovered. But but when you get full DT out of that, of what? Let's go back there. How much was that DT? No.
Yeah, I'm rewriting mine.
That is good. You want to share it when you got it?
What should it say? Do you know?
We're gonna get a new Gina trigger.
You can see in the text file where it says Zeker's card begins casting. Zeker's card's icy breath.
Like those triggers not
Single?
Hmm.
Which one does shatter this up?
SC2 going out.
I'm not feeling that trigger.
Someone share the trigger.
That would be
Is it working? I'm gonna try to detect who all gets it automatically, or just
And sorry, which boss was this? Was this Kuzia?
okay. Waiting for the new packet to come out.
Sexy card.
There we go. New packet out. Nice. Nice.
like the main folder is called Aradune.
Yeah, and it's the only tab in that.
Yep, Ice DT. Got it. All right. Just about ready to go back in, guys. We'll kick this dragon's butt this time around.
Again, some people may already have it effectively active under the SoF. This has to trigger a swarm how much energy is there, Captain? I have a whole bunch of other triggers out there.
Yeah, that was brutal Volcron. All right, DIs are going out. We're about to move in to hit the rate up. Smack my rate up.
So we're doing our summon tanking lineup.
And for this attempt, Oaken is up for Immune Spirits on Shadow. You're going to have a warrior tank on Shadow.
Well, we won't be able to keep aggro, I don't think. We have enough problems without worrying about summon tanking.
Okay. Because I was just thinking once Shadow's down, then all of that. I mean, if he dies with all that aggro, it's back to back.
If you want to do it that way, we certainly could.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to share that aggro. If we also don't want, I mean, he gets banned after 4 attacks off of that, doesn't he?
When I got knocked down, none of my aggro was there. I had
Yeah.
really think that to drop it. We
Oh,
could.
So what's our tank order?
all right, here we go. We're going back in.
We could kind of have a shatter and a warrior going at the same time. And just kind of passing aggro back and forth.
Then give us that line.
Oh, there we go. Hmm.
My idea is that we'll always have two tanks up there kind of fighting each other.
You said you wanted to face south. You could put one southeast and one southwest. That way, if he does turn a little bit, he can swing into the other front wall. Yeah, that's what they do now.
I can get
need levitation for this, or irrelevant?
All right. You guys are getting out right now. We're about ready to strike this guy down, or this dragon.
Just FYI, that strike that the ring is only a 50-foot distance, so Shatter can just outrange that along the south wall and just keep kind of building aggro along with that a bit.
Okay.
So I'm pulling into the south wall instead of pulling the
So basically, we're going to take the face the boss south. We're going to have east and west available for us to stand there to line up against him.
not far, not too close.
We found out that his ice golem spell is 100 feet,
Just got damn near it quickly.
so we can get away with some shenanigans with that now, since he's actually a rooted dragon when he starts doing that. We might be able to duck out of the range in time. We're about to engage him here in a moment. It's just his. If he doesn't have the wonky aggro issue that we're seeing he has, we would have killed him, no problem. He's very easy to kill. It's just that one mechanic that kind of screwed us over.
Okay, I'm going in.
Because what we do is we just basically stay up against this wall, wait for them to get aggro set, and then move on. Nice.
There's another.
Slow 80 coming.
You can only basic attack him to avoid being screwed over by this by his aggro issue.
Slow 80 coming.
Help with healing. My pet do his thing. My pet can basically get its debuff removed with no problems. Backing off. Oh, I'm up way too high. So I gotta wait. I'm almost at 50%, so I'm gonna have to hold off for a bit. Going back in. Scrubs, you're up.
Janine Mass Group buff used. Janine Mass Group buff used. Screbs Mass Group buff used. Screbs Mass Group buff used. Slow 80 coming.
Ooh. Way too much aggro. Backing off. Down to 43. Okay. All right, 38. I'm just basic attacking and I'm going like up to 60% aggro. It's nuts. Whoa, 70%. Backing off. Okay, let's see if my water survives this attack. My water's turned into a golem, and it's about to pop like a zit. Oh, I got wiped out. It's way too much for the shield to hold off. Wow.
DA on me Auschwitz.
It's more than 100,000, 110,000, no, 136,000.
Slow AE coming.
So high on the aggro. Working to heal the group right now. Use dead. I'm staying back and letting the pet do the work at the moment. Wow, I am so... I'm gonna die here. Nope, down to 46. What the heck? Alright. I'm jumping up like over 100.
Slow AE coming.
Yeah, we got him. Ooh. So, that DT had this buff, 18,000 it can absorb, plus the other, which is Prism Skin, which means nothing. He had 18,000 plus the Warder's health. That's over 24,000 damage.
Yes, that's what it seemed like.
Nuts.
Really need two tanks. Use one and then him.
I think we did the trick there.
It's like off of one stroke, he's doing multiple freezes. Is what it seems like. Staggering.
Throwing out SE2.
Is everyone?
Go with Quartz Summoner, yeah.
We may wipe once on a boss, but we won't wipe again. Usually, it's usually getting the mechanics down right.
Gotcha. It's like all but two here.
Yeah, that was me. I'm coming right.
There we go. Hey there, Natman. How's it going? We just took down the most annoying boss in this swing. The dragon that makes people into golems. Very, very damn annoying. Nice. Hopefully you'll have a lot of fun. Two head. Wow. That was bad.
Just refresher, you need the
uh,
tier 3 items. There's no workaround like there is to get the tier 3 stuff.
oh man. So these are the two items up for available. That's a nice beast item. Both of them.
Dark Shots Mass Group buff used. Dark Shots Mass Group buff used.
Okay, Natman, have some fun with that. Hopefully you get a group tonight pretty quick. It's really nice to get those EXP groups. Hopefully I get a couple of these tonight. That would be really nice, but we'll see what happens. It's hard to say what you're going to get with these. I only need two more of these ones to get my
Full rebuffs or should I?
level 3 SE, which would be incredibly hot. The benefit of that is so much higher. Let's see how much this stuff's going for. The ring is going to be out of my league, most likely, because it's going to go for a shit ton. That's how jewelry is. You spend a shit ton on it. Just curious to see what he has.
What is yours? 2013 to 2017.
Just kind of watching what's going on here.
Oh no, no, no. This is military. We all care about people.
Including the Coast Guard.
It's also heavily populated by people in the education space.
Hey, fun fact, commercial airline pilots also speak Malay.
So I get the most out of this.
Well, yeah, tech too. No, they actually do. All drunk.
We got a pilot flight in the East today. 24 hours.
Wow, they're going up quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on those.
For 24 straight hours.
The whole time. 24 power hours. Holy.
Yeah, that's a lot. 25 for the ring and 27 for the shoulder pads. I'm gonna hold off on that. I have only 102 DKP. I don't want to spend a quarter of it on one item when people that are bidding on it is quite capable of getting it. I might as well just build more DKP probably. So that guy was worth 2 DKP points for us. Nice. All right.
It's all about the AVP.
Yeah, I just tried to bottle the other stuff. Sounds horrible.
It was hard.
The reason why I was asking Shadar that question is I was comparing items because I would have stepped aside if he had a lower tier item because I don't see him bidding that much, and that's why.
So you sent me an invite? Oh, there it is.
All right, MechWarrior, take care and get better, man. All right, here we go. Could be that you were the snackerfice for the better loot on the next boss. Oh, that's funny. Good evening, Stormwolf. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. We're currently in the third wing. We took down the boss in the water room on the third wing, which is ice. We're moving to the last wing to kill it right now. We're going to clear 2 rooms. And then we're going to use our shenanigans to jump to the next water's room and kill him directly. And then it's the last 2 bosses of the instance. I'll show you where we're going to go to. So we're going to go to...
Let's move through this door.
Yeah, go ahead. Come through that.
think we're going to come to here, then TP over to here. I believe that's, no, it's here, TP to here. Then move from here all the way up to the water. Now, what I refer to TP is placing the guild standard. So we'll teleport to our binds, then we'll take the guild standard back in, and we'll be on the other side. Oh, nice. What level is your Beastlord?
They were
It gets better once you hit the 50s and 60s. It gets a lot better. The pre-50s, sorry, the pre-60s is a little rough for Beastlord, because you just don't have all the really strong orders. But as you get in the 60s and go higher, you'll find that your orders are more capable than they were before, and you're able to do a lot more, especially when you're getting geared. And there's also better spells that help keep your order alive. The AAs are a must.
Sild Talon, you woke a mob.
Wow, just one freaking hit on me. Glad I have the ability to take the hits. Why is my healing not working? Holy cow. Is there some... Oh, Jesus. This prismatic look in this dungeon sucks. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have everybody stand up on this wall. So we're gonna stand here, and then they're gonna put it right here. And this is how we're gonna jump from one wing to the other to go right after the boss. Ah, gotcha. So are you on a server that's little back on the timeline, or are you on a more advanced server?
So,
I mean, what TPL are you on, and how far does it go?
making sure I'm following directions, that's all.
Free to play? Ah, FV, nice. Yeah, you should be able to get groups, and you should also be able to probably get someone to power level you if you're in a guild.
Midwest.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking.
I think you would do better with
Ah,
less.
honestly, definitely get into a guild because
Yeah, it's good to
when
warm
you're
up.
in a guild, the gameplay is so much different and it's a lot more fun. Plus, they'll also help you catch up in levels very fast.
I just got it. I'm throwing it out now.
I think Emily told me avoid this issue of permitting sucking cell data out of these freaking so we don't
Say TLP somewhere. Remember, single player.
All right,
This one is
they got the banner in place. But the experience of playing EQ with a guild is huge. It's literally night and day. And if you get in a good guild, it's very, very worth it.
they added last time. Yeah, I think you got from the event
So, in my opinion, I'd strongly look for a guild if you are going to play a good amount of time. It's well worth it because you'll get a lot of help and aid. Uh, Guild usually always has extra free drop loot that can be passed out to people in the guild bank. So there's a lot of benefits. Then if you can find a squirrel with benefits, you're in luck. Squirrels with benefits. That's terrifying. uh,
He sounded like he was trying to say something and then he got that part of his voice. Just gonna
oh, that's always good. Take it a little slowly, figure out what's going on. It's a really good way to handle things. I like looking. I like looking like a werewolf more.
Who said he was gonna kill me?
Oh, G-Flux. I'll need to have levitate. Now I can go werewolf. Then I shrink myself. I'm gonna fight a big ass golem today. He does G-Flux, so we have to have levitation on. He's kind of a pain in the butt, but we killed him last time. So this is what he has. He has a 50 range, point blank AE, 4K stun, 5K dot, with 2K mana dot, root and flux. Point blank 1K DD melee spell, slow 20 disease counters, adds stun flux. Then we have we might actually get some ads depending on how the fight goes. Depending on if we aggro the stuff outside the door, which can happen pretty easily. There's no aggro clear in this fight, so we can do what we normally do best, crumpin'. Let's get crumpin'. Oi! Alright, all we need to do is DI and Oblit, and we're set. So what would your second character be, out of curiosity? Oh, that is true. It's kind of hard to find some good information nowadays. But there is a lot of it out there, but it's all very general. The best thing to do is ask people who play Beastlords a lot. I can answer some of your questions if you got them. Always feel free to ask. I can tell you places kind of where to go hunt and what I did. There's a lot of different places you can go depending on your expansion. Usually, uh, depending on what high level is in your expansion, you can get grouped up around the 50s and just go. Once you get in 50 plus, you can really do a lot of stuff with the high levels and get a lot of experience very quick. Because once you hit like 50 plus, 48 to 50 plus, depending on what the levels, high level is, you can start really getting experience fast. Whoa. Took a large hit very fast. Oh, that works really well. They got some good zones there for beginner level. If you're just exploring the game, Beastlords are the best to do it. If you want your pet to tank, always make sure it has its stun proc on. And if you get like shield effects, it's always good to have it on at the start of the fight as you situate. And then you heal about halfway or somewhere close, depending on where you feel safe. And you can usually keep it up with your main Beastlord heal for the lower levels pretty easily. Nice. Does that cleric thingy actually heal your water? I've never done the mercenary stuff yet. We will be having the mercenary stuff in the next expansion, so I'm looking forward to that and seeing how it's like. Oh, by the way, I learned something interesting. Um, if you are paying a monthly fee on your Everquest account, you get the Journeyman tier 5 mercenary. This guy was so easy. Meaning you don't have to quest for your mercenary to level it up at all. It's already max level. That is pretty sweet. Mm, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, free to play is not bad. We killed it before the second mob came in. Wow. Another. Wow, this one's not bad. That again? Jeez.
The second charming stream that says blah blah blah, same to you, powerful dragon. Do we know exactly what that means?
Yeah, it's max stats up here and not elsewhere.
So Crystallos specifically, or
No,
strong dragons in general?
any dragons in general.
Like they're in like North POV and it would work.
Yeah.
And is it zone wide or is it like you have to be literally near that team?
Zoning in the Crystallos at the very beginning. Max it.
Gotcha. So it's useless.
No, not useless. It's just not quite as high. I mean, it's still better than Charm and Lore that other placed.
Okay, so
Alright.
it's minimal too.
Luke
Correct.
is bidding.
Yeah, when you click on
Next
the
level dragon.
unmodified thing, it brings it to 0 stats. That's not real. It's always some percentage of it at, at the lower amount.
This server allows does allow multi-boxing.
Red
You can have up to 3 accounts on the same server. You can't multi-box off the same computer. You have to have 3 separate computers. Um, there's very few true box TLPs. I don't know which ones they are, but this one allows up to 3 accounts on it for one account. Three game accounts for one actual account. You know what I mean? What a pain trying to explain that. So if I wanted to have 2 more accounts, I can. So that way I can multi-box with up to 3 accounts under the same email address, so forth, so on. Well, from what I've seen in the rules for this server,
Everybody
they
here.
want one account per computer,
Agree?
not multiple accounts per computer running on the same time.
Don't worry, I'm double checking. Not that I don't trust you. Um,
I split verify. So people
Alright.
put Liberty Vax for some reason or any.
Um, I just don't think it's
Yeah, you just have to look at the rules of the server. Each TLP server has their own rules, as well as specific boosts and bonuses and boxing privileges. There are a couple that do not allow second, third accounts, only just a true box. But the rest of them are anywhere from 2 accounts to 3 accounts average, and then there's, I think, one right now that allows you to have as many as you want. So you can bring you can literally bring a whole raid of boxes if you really want to. Yeah, that one allows you to do things differently. We have a couple people in guild that came from that server. They did say you can have um, multiple counts on one PC on that server. I do remember that Pacific one. But here on Aradune, no. It literally states 1 account per PC. Up to 3. Where are we? Oh, wow. That is quite a while.
Evac incoming.
You'll be able to catch up eventually. Remember, the game's pretty forgiving on catching up. Even if you started as a level 1 in a later edition expansion server, you're still gonna catch up pretty quick if you get in a good guild. Well, you level up so fast, honestly, even solo as a Beast Lord. Just get whatever you can, slap it in the slot. That's good. Um, Outside of the guild hall, once per day, you can quest for gear pieces. The Felic guy, or whatever his name is, he's in robes and he's standing right there in front of the guild hall. You can pick the level zone you want to go to within your level range, and then you can quest for 3 pieces of gear, one per day. And you can also sell some of that gear if you don't want to tune it to you. But it's a really good way of getting experience, going through zones, and getting some pretty good loot while you're leveling. It's like shoulders belt and cloak he gives you. And then if you when you hit level 60 plus is when you're gonna need to actually start doing dungeons and raiding for better gear. It's usually best to raid to get the best gear, and that's why it's important. And but if you're looking for non-raid gear, your Defiant sets are going to be your best way to get decent gear per levels. But those can be costly sometimes, depending on the server. You should be able to get up to level 70 or 75 Defiant on your server for your expansion level. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll find a lot of good Defiant gear as you level up. I think that's going to be your best way to get gear is the Defiant gear. So just keep leveling, keep killing. It might get hard at times, but just keep gathering that found Defiant gear, selling what you don't need on the auction house while you sleep at night and or not play for a while, and use the ones you can use. By the time you max out your level, you'll be in a position to do some raiding and get better gear when you get in the guild. Hopefully that makes sense. Because when I was soloing to max level back when we were going up to level 60, I forgoed buying any gear until I was level 58 or 60. Because there's no point. Because there's some gear pieces at that point in SOL that Shadows of Lucan that I couldn't wear until I was like 68. Sorry, 58 or 60. So it was just best to wait. Then the Defiant gear came out a little later and it made it much, much easier to get group stuff. But honestly, with your pet that you have, gear really does help in the long run, but it's not necessarily needed when you're doing normal stuff. Because a Beast Lord can get away with almost no gear and still doing very well because of the pet. The pet's really strong. So currently all wings are down. We are now working on the last two bosses of the instance. Honestly, when it comes to weapons, make sure you skill up all of your abilities and skills. Because you'll find at random really good weapons all over the place.
I agree. Get back to watching that. Yeah, almost the X for when you're going.
We're getting jumped around. Do a barrel roll! Do a barrel roll! Do a barrel roll! Do a barrel!
Standard of the X.
Oh, jeez. It's spin to win, guys!
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Y'all are out of range for healing. So let's see what kind of wonky happy.
There's a portal on the northwest side of that room. Click on up.
This is actually fun. Spin to win! Ow. Lyria Popwood.
Lyria mass group buff used. Lyria mass group buff used.
I love it when they ask to pop for wood. Yeah, even two-handed stuff, because uh, in your expansion and higher, two-handed weapons become viable, really viable. They do a lot more damage than one-handed weapons. I'll be switching to two-handed weapons soon. Got dropped down to the bottom. How do we get back up? Oh, there's a teleport pad over here.
Where's Lila? Never forgot.
Maybe it's undead and it'll kill it immediately. For that Final Fantasy boss.
Yeah, we can't get back up. Down here by me.
On the bottom.
On the bottom by me.
Which side? South. No, I mean south this time, but
Actual south.
just to the south.
Any type of shielding. Your haste, your dot spell, your DDT spell to help with aggro. Um, then health, any type of health buff that gives health to your water.
Yeah.
Anything that boosts your water stats. So that's uh, your spiritual, uh, your attack health buff, your health regeneration, spiritual line, your any of your health boost shamanistic spells. So anything that gives health. And strength for damage. And there you go. That's all you need on the water. It's going to be like 5 buffs. And as for you, you want a slow. And if you have the mana recovery, which you do because out of combat mana recovery, you want to at least have 2 different dots. One poison, one disease. So if a mob can take both those at the same time, that'll help tear down their health really fast with your water tanking. But remember to give your water some time to generate aggro, because you can easily pull aggro off your water. So your best combat damage spell is going to be a dot. Generally your poisons, and sometimes your diseases if the target is immune to poison or something. All right, let's see here. Another dragon one. They really want us to have the dragon ones for this one. So this is how I have my bar set. I always have my heal up until you get to like 75 and you get your promised recovery or whatever it is, the 18-second CH. That will have to be on your bar from then on out. You'll always have a slow, and you'll always have a personal heal. Okay? Anything else you add to that is entirely up to you for the rest of your bar. My opinion would be a slow, personal heal, a dot, minimal. Then your pet healing. And if you want to make sure that you're on the safe side, and you don't have suspend pet yet, so we'll ignore that. Almost comment. But basically, your slow, your heal, a dot, your pet heal. Those are the 4 slots that you're going to take up. Yes, exactly. you can kind of see what I have on my bar and kind of figure it out. I have a macro for assisting for main assist. So if I ever get in a group, they set the main assist, then my pet will always attack and me the same target of the assist target. This is highly useful. Plus, it's instead of having to hit Q or
And another
some other button.
congratulations to Dogwell. He's got all his 80 rounds.
My first and final. Thank you.
And then to help, oh, there's also something else you need to know at lower levels. If you're fighting mobs in which your water can survive decently well against and you can actually heal them pretty quick, if you use pet stop while your water has a ton of aggro on it, the pet will stop fighting, will stop where it is, and it'll count as resting. After about 6 to 8 seconds, your pet will start mega regenerating, meaning it'll have a really high regeneration rate that might outbeat the damage of what you're fighting. So you can literally have your pet get a ton of aggro on a mob, then have it sit there while the mob's beating on your pet. You can be doing whatever you want until you over aggro your pet. And you should be able to like heal your pet a lot easier with that regeneration. So that can actually save you a lot of mana while you're doing stuff. This is one of the tricks that they don't even tell you in the guides. So it really depends on what type of mob you're fighting, the level of your water, and how good the water is buffed. So there you can go way into many levels doing this tactic as long as you're smart with whatever you're fighting. This works really well against whites and blue and dark blue. Anything higher, it's kind of at your own risk of whether or not you want the pet to be attacking and you be healing more.
Requirements for the self to be able to flag person.
So give it a try. You might find it a lot easier to be leveling up your Beastlord because you'll be able to save more resources. It's about resource management and control. And your water can be used in a very tricky way to keep your resources and management up. And especially at the level you're at, it does work. It just depends on what mobs you're fighting and what cons they are. Um, I would recommend staying at attacking dark blue and light blue and green with this tactic at your water level currently. The water at in the 30s to lower 40s are considered to be rogue waters and rogue water types, meaning they're more about damage than they are about tanking. So they're not very good at taking hits. It's when you get into the upper 40s and 60s, your pet becomes more tankier. There's a couple warders between 46 and 60 that are rogue warders. You will tell right away that they can't take hits very well until you get your next warder, then you get a tank warder. Yes, there's warders have different stats per level. In the earlier stages, we're getting more kind of like roguish warders, so they're more into DPS at lower levels. But as we level higher and higher and higher, it becomes more tank warders. And they did stat out all the pre 60 warders, and you can see from stats from itself, there's a huge difference between the two. But then again, you also have to remember that at lower levels, the ramp up for the NPC's capabilities drastically increase, and certain zones are really bad for you because of the increase. You know what I mean? So it's not only that the waters being a little different than normal, it's also the zones. So you just have to be careful. But from what I remember in the old days, yeah, waters are kind of are really weird. So when you level up and you get your new water, If the water you're currently using is really weak on tanking, the next one will be much stronger. And then when you are able to get any level plus items, definitely get your hands on them for the current era you're in, because even 1 or 2 level increase makes a massive difference of water capability.
How do we get over to the other side?
Northwest.
Oh, there's where it is. Okay, I didn't see it. Thank you, sir.
Also, here's a little fun trick for you. Make sure your pet has SO on it. Make sure you have Spirit of the Wolf as well. What you can do is with your dots, you dot up the mob till it gets around 80% as you're running away from it, of course. So you're basically doing reverse kiting, or, sorry, kiting. And at 80%, without having taunt on your pet, you can have your DD stun. It should be fine. You let the pet nip at its heels as you run away from it. And so what happens is you basically run away from the mob, you dot it up, and you keep it dotted, and you can kill yellows this way that don't summon. So it's a great way of having a little fun. Do you realize I cast all different spell the spell classes? I'm pretty I'm pretty maxed out in it. So as you level up and you get more of your spells, you will go through everything. Ooh. Hmm. Wow. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be a hell of a fight.
The queue is going to be equally interesting.
Which wing is that?
You you will, as time goes on, max those out to the point where anything you get, you will be able to cast it with no problems. It's just at lower levels, you just don't have much of anything to really level that up. So your general going around doing your stuff, you'll eventually level it all up as you get the spells. So you don't have to worry about it too much.
Is there any way to see if someone else got hit by it?
So the reason we triggered any fires in the queue is based on the trigger pattern we have, because we have that. It's called unstable
Get
charge.
cured.
Yeah,
Get
trigger
cured.
pattern.
Yeah, I got it.
I can check to see if there's something going on with somebody else that we did not. There's one that says unstable charge everyone, and it says is affected by an unstable charge.
Yeah.
It'll be blank is affected by an unstable charge. And to confirm, this is corruption counter.
And in all honesty, keeping all your weapon abilities up in strength for your level is really important because in that way you can pick up anything you can use
Cure
and use it
Yendi says,
effectively.
Yendi is afflicted by an unstable charge. Cure Yendi says, Yendi is afflicted by an unstable charge.
Awfully good. Seems I was mass, but previous level.
Yeah, they're like yes.
Do you want some of us to cast Steadfast Servant for this fight?
We have at least damage.
Webdar, I think it's north corners there.
That is the best way to do it because the initial aggro hit of the first pet or person gains a tremendous amount of aggro right away. With the pet going in and getting the aggro and you casting a slow as the second he hits combat, you're able not to get any aggro off of the slow that you just casted off the target that your pet's going after. The other mob doesn't even care because it's aggro towards your warder. Then what you do is then you target the other mob after the first mob is slowed, and you have your warder immediately start attacking that, and you cast slow on that mob, and then you go back to your first target, have your pet attack that, and just beat it down. And that's how I handle mobs. And then heals wherever necessary. Always stay on top of that. Hishatar.
Let me know when you're ready.
Now this is a big ass fight here we're doing.
Some of it.
The rain ship.
Hit points are dropping fast.
This way, did the retreat fight in?
Why do I feel it teams?
What? What the hell happened here?
Chatter, you want to lead us off with time touch on the big guy? I can.
Coming down from above.
There's no. What? Is that like an illusion or something?
No, that was like the.
Oh, that was awesome.
You just killed the door.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I like this.
I'm done. The door box.
Oh, wow. That's nice. I actually like this.
they're gonna have.
Here come the Drakes again.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Whoa. Why is it chasing me? Seriously, why is it chasing me? I guess I was their favorite snack, Beastlord. Well, if you can keep your water on the mobs aggro, then it should be doable. But usually, I wouldn't do more than 2 at your level, unless they're really easy to kill. Here come the next group.
Correct, Pedro. Did the tank have to stay in the B tornadoes also?
I think the tornado is just a mob that circles the dragon. It's not like a or a long tank.
Fix your phone.
Yeah. Kind of fun watching them come in and out.
Makes it a lot easier than seeing them pop on our asses immediately.
Silt Talon, you woke a mob.
I like this better than having the mobs just appear on our butts and attacking us. It's actually pretty cool. Watch them fly down. Only. Ouch. Well, if you can get the warder to start aggroing the ones that it can survive off of, you should be good. Hopefully your healing water survived. I mean, Merc. Man, if I had a healing water, I'm Merc, I could be doing a lot more shenanigans on my Beastlord. It'll be so much easier for me to solo. Because I kind of hate double boxing. I really do. Oh, that's good. Ooh, I got a AA to buy. I haven't been doing any of my AAs for a while. I've been, for the last almost 3 weeks, I've been just taking a break from EQ. But I plan on starting Monday, coming back and hitting EQ a little harder for my AAs. So I can get all this taken care of.
This is where you take it.
Seems to be, but I've never found like that.
Add one. Clear.
It does summon. I got summoned directly for out of nowhere.
Tail sweep soon.
Yeah, healer's been silent with it.
It looks like a wipe.
So is that correlated? It probably projects it.
Res in the guild lobby.
So was the silence because you were outside of the tornado?
We're trying to figure out what happened here.
It had to be because it didn't show up with a timer on it. No counters, no timers. So I'm sure it was one where once you moved back in, it would drop off.
Yeah.
And from my understanding with that tornado, it's you just want to be in between the tornado and disc, not inside the tornado, because I mean it's not that large. That's what rapid restore is. So the disc is tornado, is that right? Yes.
So we are buffing in the hot tub, right? We're not going back yet.
Okay, should be fine. Oh, damn. Yep. You had to bail at that point in time.
So what do you emphasize the silence? Center, left? No, it had to be after that, so it was probably moving out of range of that turn was the start of the turn.
Yeah, I definitely ran away from it, not realizing it was coming.
I was silenced in the tornado, so it had to be that. That was
Yeah, it looks like we were a little slow on the pickup for the boss. We thought we had enough time to finish off the ads before back on the boss, and we didn't get inside the tornado fast enough.
Once and facing us for a portion of it.
One, but then plus something happened.
Dark Shots Mass Group buff used. Dark Shots Mass Group buff used. That dude mass group buff used. That dude mass group buff used.
Yeah, I'll be sure to stick around and make sure everybody gets resi first too. I'm sure more than at least us will have thirds available.
Yeah, don't res me. This is Siltown. I'll be doing my AA ability. So the two critical things that we didn't do right away was get a tank on the mob as it came down because we were a little surprised at how quick it came, and getting
Charmin mass
into
group
the
buff used.
range of the
Charmin mass group buff
tornado.
used.
So we gotta move faster, basically. Maybe we should position ourselves closer to where the boss is going to be, so that way we're close to the tornado as it comes in. SC3 down for 2 for everybody. But this is the hardest fight in the instance, so it's going to be expected. We might wipe on this a couple more times before we get it, but we will definitely get it. I think we'll get it on the second go. We usually do. It's very, very rare we ever have a 3 or a 4 wipe boss attempt. Very rare. The fact that we didn't use any AAs or special stuff at that point of the fight is a greater chance of being able to get it down.
I think we had it. Oh, that's how this works now.
should check to see if there are groups available that'll take you in and help you level up. We're out of range.
You said it's spring.
There we go. Got everyone in my group with Paragon because it takes about 10-15 minutes to get all set up and ready to go and start the fight again. So that way they can all generate their mana very fast. Makes it easier for whoever is doing buffing. I did a lot of ripper teasing. For a lot of us, this is the first time facing this boss. We were surprised by the door boss, how easy that was. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is weird. And then when we were fighting the drakes, we were really enjoying the slow spiral downwards effect of them coming in. That was actually a lot of fun. And then the boss hit, and we were thinking, oh, we have time before the boss goes active. And as we're killing the last drake, we noticed people were getting summoned, and it was asked, "Is he summoning?" And they go, "Yeah." By the time we started moving, it was already too late. We were getting hit by the effects of the spells and stuff from outside the tornado area. So we moved a little too slowly, and that's what caused us the wipe. First time seeing the fight. Now we know better.
If you have one untouched, that's great. If you don't have any, full everything dragons that Amy's just HT shooting go. Right? So Kirby when you say Amy 79. So I wasn't looking, so I don't know. You look. I think it's an 81 point.
So her plus the money. So get your reses.
Where was the group that you didn't get the group bumps? I'm in the total now. We're going back to the spot and that has what side are you on?
One of our clerics LD'd. We're waiting for them to come back right now. Well, I have to ask, is that for dinner tonight? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh man, that is this is just such a setup. Kind of do the rainbow thing while you say that with a straight look. Oh, I get so demonetized so fast for that if I did that. Oh, man. It's kind of good to laugh like that sometimes. Okay, the person came back. They're getting added into the group right now. We're going out to the boss. We're going to take another shot at this. I'm pretty sure we're going to do much, much better on this attempt. Great.
Yeah, I'll downside away.
I actually look pretty good as in this car.
Check your balls.
I'll take it.
As far as the bugs, yeah.
I think the deceptiveness is the key for this fight. Makes you think it's easier than what it really is.
I think on the final wave, we should just set up next to the platform. Stay over here.
I think tornado spawn right once the wave is set, and follow.
Okay.
Oh, I've had foods that I need to put in place.
Yeah, there's well, that's
Can you use this down?
Not yet. But
There, I gave you focused as well to help with mana.
so like after, I guess we're not going to be able to taunt off effectively until the concept shot is done. What he can do is he hits his last hit.
Wow. Yeah, too much here. Hmm. That's interesting.
We all got 12 seconds to get out before my PA drops. 88.
Got him down to 88.
Lobby again. This is that.
We're going to go one more time for the night.
I'm somebody might just get it out of the way.
It's good that we're experiencing what the fight is. It's going to take us a few tries, definitely, on this. We realize we always have to be have the main tank following the tornado all the time. So we're always going to be in front of the dragon. So that's basically what's going to take place. Yeah, this one, the mechanic is stay in the tornado's effect, stay in front of the dragon, and just kill shit. We got to focus on the mobs. We got to focus on the ads first.
I think the 30 hits is where I'm going to cap it. 30 hits, you always have to put a timer on it. Yeah. But that's going to block the curing the 2-second 24 counter one if that goes off. So it takes like far more cures to go through the 36 counts. So what I've been able to have is I can jump off instead of having to use the jump drops that when I got the one that's kind of pure properties.
Let's get in the room. Husky.
Waiting for the others to get into the pool.
I noticed a lot of people were not getting the tornado hit. Having trouble finding it. Just the Jedi set of pirates on Jedi.
My hit mark for the tornadoes up that.
Basically, when you get weather, make a decision.
Yep.
Except for the bad ones. Depends. What gets hit.
Yeah, the 442s are very similar to the Commodores. Very bad.
Should we focus on the ads first before anything else? Because when those tornadoes dropped, it just started killing a lot of people. SC2 is out on everyone. Yeah, that was gnarly. We got all the way to the squall part, which was actually pretty good. We're seeing the event step by step. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get it. The question is, are we gonna get it on our third attempt or later? This event we really had to pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
I switched over to healing the group, doing everything I could to keep everybody up instead of fighting. That's what I'm gonna probably have to do on this next attempt because our cleric needs help healing, so I'm gonna help with that as much as I can.
My temerity of sounding buff and manual summon.
Yep. I got handy with that though. Stay on top of it.
And I have velocity, so I should attack with a
It's just an illusion. You don't have velocity when you attack.
Yeah, that's the part that I have velocity.
All right, and I'll need to throw up my other. Yeah, this guy is actually a good challenge. We haven't had a good challenge in like what? How many expansions? Again, it might take us a couple nights of wiping before we actually get them, and then once we figure them out, we'll do it. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
we're gonna get it pretty quick. Question is, are we gonna get it on the third try?
Nice question. No, I don't even have those spells. I've only got the shaman turns you into a werewolf song slot. Good to know. Yeah, no, those suck. But
But you have to admit, this is actually a little fun having something that bites back.
If it it'll just the same.
that's good.
I hope everybody that attends doesn't interrupt.
Well, as long as it's not fun.
What is it seem to want to do?
It's too easy to dodge. Magic.
Yeah, about 3 ticks drops me down to 3k health from my 31k health pool.
That's not even being pancake.
Yeah.
And the stun and DD, yes.
Put it this way: if you don't stay near the tornado, you will die.
Portal. We're not going to start the event yet.
Die you shall, outside a tornado, you be. have to admit, this is really interesting. I'm enjoying the challenge level. This is the first boss mob I've seen in what? Since SOL that actually made us die this much almost. I think there's one other. Can't remember where it was. Oh, DSK. So DSK and here have been the only two in expansions where we actually had to work our asses off to beat a boss. Yes, I'll be helping with healing. I'll have my I'll have my pet on the boss the whole time.
My contact is up.
Beastlords, in this fight, focus on healing your group. Let your pet fight. Nope, they are immune. With our pet fighting, at least it's some DPS, and with us healing, it's helping the group.
So you want to lead off the boss then this time, Robert?
Yeah.
So after rebuffing, we have less than 4 minutes and a half on my para. So that means that by the time we get the dragon, we're fighting that, it's up and ready to go. I Ginix, I'm still in the filthy casuals. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I think so. And then what we'll do is when we've got seconds left, just off the side of the portal.
So we're learning this fight, and this is our third attempt and the final one for tonight because of time. Otherwise, we go a few more if we need to. But we're pretty confident we'll be able to do more damage this time around, even possibly kill this boss mob. We're learning his pattern, so we're gonna die. We're gonna wipe a few times, but we're definitely gonna kill him. This guy is difficult. He's not easy, so I like the challenge. So this time around, we're gonna fight closer to the platform, so this way we can get to the tornado instantly. We're going to have the tank fight on the tornado, basically with the boss, and we all right there next to the tank as well. So everybody's going to be in the tornado, and what the tank will do is for the other corruption counter set, he is going to move the boss to the side, so that way we stay within the tornado and we don't get hit by the debuffs. So that's game plan this time around. And each of the changes we've been making has been doing a lot better. Our second attempt brought us down to 88%. Our first attempt was 98% because we didn't move fast enough and we only got a little damage in. So you can see we're making improvements.
That's good. It's tough logging in.
And that is true. As a Beastlord, if I have a cleric in the group, I always watch HP on them because I know who they are. Without the cleric, the group will fall apart. And I'm capable of doing 2 roles at once. Damage with my pet and healing, helping with healing with myself. That makes a huge difference. I'm going to kill off models because I'm going to need to be able to see the NPCs better.
GPS is down on the phone. We're going in there.
Minute and a half till spawn.
Not going exactly dropping the gold.
Okay. Ten seconds.
Get off the platform.
Boss is coming down in 5. Oh my god. So, basically what happened there, I died pretty much instantly because I was the closest to the spawning ads, which I was one step ahead of my cleric, So I saved my cleric's life, but I still died. Do you want me to? Do you want me to run back in? So I got a little screwed, but I did save my cleric because he was actually the second in line to die. So I guess that was worth it. And I was surprised that there was no off tank ready to pick that up on that side.
They just slaughtered me.
Okay, I'm gonna go in as soon as I get my pet up. They're on the squalls right now. Where the hell is the? I got the wrong side. This is just give me a little mana while I get this up. I only need these 3 buffs.
Curb.
Hopefully I don't go in and instantly die. That would suck.
Let us know when to turn her back toward us.
Ow! Almost. You want a Paragon? Chilla, fire it off. All right, we got him. Third attempt. Nice. Very nice.
I'd like a clear growth.
Uh, I got back in there. Are we gonna give the big bad girl the shot? 'Cause same here.
Moisture in your forest, chase it away is how I call it.
That was fun. We got it on the third attempt, guys.
I swear I had that attempt because I have the clicky one that's like 8-hour persistent, but it's gone now, so maybe it got dropped. I don't know. Well,
So for next time, I'm going to remember
now you just
that
have to
in this fight, there's a certain two positions I do not want to stand in.
time.
Let's say this is the circle here. I don't want to stand anywhere on this side of the raid or this side of the raid on this platform. Because if I'm the furthest one out, I'm going to get my ass handed to me by the stupid drakes from behind. Because pickup was a little slow on each side. This is kind of a reminder of not to stand at a certain spot for this fight.
Those fights are easy. Oh, so we're not doing MM on Tuesday? No, we switched that because Raid 4 tanks large Crystallos so
There we go.
we're gonna put that MMM's gonna be like a Tuesday Thursday strategy. Yeah, I was gonna say, looks like you could do this stuff. What we did tonight would be available again on Thursday, if I'm doing my math right.
Ooh,
Just have to get that set to hard.
it's a good ring.
Have you ever seen a finger grunt at the ball in the end?
Two more arms.
I guess you could jam either into your finger, but
Alright. Start.
roll the rules.
Yeah. Just making sure everyone's at backing zone. Give me 2 extra minutes.
So now we know how to defeat him and how quick it is and easy. The next time we face this guy, I don't think we're going to wipe. I think we're going to nail it in one shot. But it was a nice little challenge there. Guy gave us a hard time for a couple rounds. I'm kind of happy to actually get boss mobs that are a little challenging. That make us work for it. That's kind of fun. It's nice to see that.
How much you heal for?
Since everybody's spending up the butt on the rings and stuff, I'm just gonna sit back and let people loot those for like 2 or 3 more weeks, and then pick up some stuff on cheap. Because there's some group items that are actually better than what I have. that are worth going to hunt down and find. And I'll go ahead and use my EXP recovery now. We're not doing any more bosses. There we go. Put me back up to where I need to be. All right. I already tossed out SE2 to everybody. So if you have your expedient recovery, you should be able to keep your buffs and get all your experience back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So you go ahead and use it any time, even if you're fully buffed. It's pretty sweet though.
Just go behind the rock.
All right. I want to thank everybody for watching us play some EverQuest this evening. It's been a lot of fun entertaining you as Silvertown. We are done for our raiding night. We got to the second to last boss. Tuesday, we're going to be coming back in and killing the final boss. And then we'll move on to some other raid instances as well. So hopefully you'll be there to see us finish up Crystallos by taking out the final boss on Tuesday. Uh, I will continue be doing just EverQuest for a little while longer. I still have a bunch of stuff to finish up in the game before I'm able to start streaming other games. Just to give you a heads up on that. Um, Other than that, work's been pretty busy, so it's been quite interesting. That's all I'll say. But I am doing well and doing okay, so things are going along well. Just to give you a heads up on that. Anyways, if you like what you see, please hit that follow button or that like button or subscribe, whichever platform you're on. I do have my streams on YouTube. Just copy the name of this stream here and throw it into YouTube, and you'll find the whole list of stuff I've been doing since Shadows of Lucan. Uh, Lastly, thank you for your patronage and viewage, your subscribes, your follows, and all of the bits that you sent me. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Be safe and be well. Siltalin out.